Hey there. Welcome to English with Hassan 1 and 2, where learning English is easy, fun, and actually makes sense. We break down grammar, teach you useful phrases, and with over 1,000 videos, there's always something new to learn. Whether it's for school, work, travel, or just for fun, you're in the right place. New lessons every week, if not every day, so hit subscribe and join the community. Let's learn, laugh, and grow together, one English lesson at a time.
Let's practice English number 4. So the first question is write the pronouns that come after the verb. So we have 8 pronouns. So what is the first one, the second one? In the third one we have 3 pronouns. And this is the singular form. And the next ones are in the plural form. We have 1, 2, 3. So remember what are the pronouns that come after the verb. So for you, you should stop the video here and write the answer. And when you're finished, you can go to the next slide. What are the pronouns that come after the verb? So the pronouns are very little words. So they have 1 letter, 2 letters, 3 letters, 4 letters. So if you finished, you can go to the second question. Now write the pronouns that come before nouns or adjectives and nouns. I repeat, write the pronouns that come before nouns or adjectives and nouns. So we have also 8 pronouns. The first one, the second. In the third one we have 3 pronouns, and in the plural we have 3 pronouns. If you don't know them, so go to your lessons and you can write them. It's not cheating, but it's learning. I don't call it cheating, it's learning. And another thing, if you find these questions difficult for you, you can ask for help. Your brother, your sister, mother, father, friend. So, because you are learning. This we call it learning. So if you have finished, you can go to the next slide. If you haven't finished, you need to stop the video here. So let's go to the next slide. In the next slide we have write the pronouns that come before the verb. Write the pronouns that come before the verb. So we have also 8 pronouns. Because in English we have pronouns that come before the verb and pronouns that come after the verb. So here you need to write the pronouns that come before the verb. So if you've finished, you can go to the next slide. If you haven't, you need to stop the video to finish and then go to the next slide. Now write the correct form of verb to be in present simple positive. Write the correct form of verb to be in present simple positive form. So when we say verb to be, you are going to write them with subject pronouns. With I, with you, with he, with she, with it, with we, with you, and they. So if you have finished, you can go to the next slide. Let's go to the next slide. Now write the correct form of verb to be in present simple, but this time it's not positive, it's negative. With subject pronouns, I repeat, with I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. So the negative form of verb to be. If you have finished, you can go to the next slide. Write the correct form of verb to be in questions in present simple. So what is the question form of verb to be in present simple? So yeah. So also in questions you need to use I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they, and the verb to be. So if you have finished, you can go to the next slide. Now write these sentences in the correct form in present simple positive. He, sentence number 1, he wants to learn English. What you need to do is to write want in the correct form in present simple. Number 2, she go to the gym every day. So you need to write go in the correct form. Number 3, Alison watch TV in the evening. So verb watch, you need to write it in the correct form in present simple. And the last sentence, Jackson miss his family very much. You need to write miss in the correct form. If you finished, so if you haven't finished, you stop the video until you finish, then you can go to the next slide. Write these sentences in the correct form in present simple negative. So the same sentences we saw in positive they are, but now you are going to put them in the negative form. He want to learn English. So you need to write want in the negative form in present simple. She go to the gym every day. You need to put go in the negative form in present simple. Alison watch TV in the evening. So you need to write watch in the negative form in present simple. And the last example, Jackson miss his family very much. You need to put miss in the negative form in present simple. If you've finished, you can go to the next slide. So write questions. So you are going to write questions in present simple with the following words. So you are going to use these words and to write questions. The first sentence, he wants to learn English. So what is the question? The second sentence, she go to the gym every day. What's the question? Alison watch TV in the evening. What's the question? Jackson miss his family very much. What's the question? And here the question is with auxiliary verbs, with helping verbs. So don't use WH words in this activity. Remember, don't use don't use what, when, where, no. Just auxiliary verb or helping verb. So don't use WH words. Don't use what, don't use where, who, which, why, how many, no. So just with helping verb. Let's continue. Write these numbers in green in words. So you are going to write 8. So how do you write it? 8. How do we write 13? How do you write 15? How do we write 28? How do we write 30? How do we write 40? How do we write 56? How do we write 87? How do we write 99? How do you write 100 or 100? So write them in words. If you finish, you can go to the next slide. If you don't, stop the video. Write these sentences in the correct form in present simple positive. Angela, verb be, a clever girl. So write be in the correct form in present simple positive. She can play the piano very well. So can write it in the positive form in present simple. Number 3, Richard fly to Madrid every weekend. So you need to write fly in positive form, in the positive form in present simple. And the last example, number 4, Tom teach English at university. You need to write teach in the positive form in present simple. If you finish, you can go to the next slide. So write these sentences in the correct form in present simple negative. So the same sentences in the positive, now write them in the negative form. So what is the negative form of be in this sentence? What is the negative form of can in this sentence? What is the negative form of fly in the third sentence? And what is the negative form of teach in the fourth sentence? If you finished, you can go to the next slide. If you haven't, stop the video. Let's go to the next slide. In the next slide, we have write questions in present simple with the following words. So you are going to write questions. And also in this activity, don't use what, where, how, who, no. Use just the verb, helping verb. So, Angela, be a clever girl. What is the question? So, but don't use WH words. I repeat, don't use WH words. Use just a helping verb. She can play the piano very well. What's the question? Richard fly to Madrid every weekend. What's the question? Tom teach English at university. What's the question? If you've finished, you can go to the next slide. If not, stop the video and finish your answers. Ask questions for the underlined words. As we saw in the previous Let's Practice English, so when we have words underlined like 4, 5, usually 7, right? So these we call them underlined words. So we put a line under them. So in the question, you shouldn't repeat these words. So if you write in the question number 4 and 5, it's not correct. If you write in number 2, if you write usually in the question, it's not correct. Number 3, if you write number 7 in the question, it's not correct. And the last example, number 4, if you write white in the question, it's not correct. So you are going to write questions, but don't write these underlined words. Let's see the first example. Emilia has 4 brothers and 5 sisters. So what's the question? Here you are going to use how, where, what, when, why. So here you are going to use WH words for sure, because you can't do them without WH words. Number 2, Jones usually goes fishing in the morning. What's the question? So if you don't know how to ask questions when we have usually, go to the lesson of adverbs of frequency. Number 3, all the students of this class are 7. Here 7, it means age, the age. Their age is 7. All the students of this class are 7. And the last example, Bob's new car is white. Bob's new car is white. So ask question. So if you've finished, you can go to the next slide. If not, stop the video and finish your answers. Let's go to the next slide. So this is the last question of this Let's Practice English number 4. So every sentence, we have 5 sentences. Every sentence has 2 mistakes. 2 mistakes. Find the mistakes and correct them. Sentence number 1. Lubna have 1 sisters and 3 brothers. So in this sentence we have 2 mistakes. Find them and correct them. Number 2. David want to go into the United States. In this sentence we have 2 mistakes. Find them and correct them, and write the correct sentence. Number 3. I can't go at the beach today. In this sentence we have 2 mistakes. Find them and correct them, and write the correct sentence. Number 4. I am 24-year-old. So in this sentence we have 2 mistakes. Find them, correct them, and write the correct sentence. And the last example, Tom and Bob is good friend. Tom and Bob is good friend. So in this sentence we have 2 mistakes. Find them, correct them, and write the final correct sentence. I think that's the end of today's lesson. Let's practice English 4.